obviously I'm Grayson Greenway. A little bit about me. Two really cool things you might want to know, or interesting things you may want to know. A, I'm an absolute sports fanatic, so if you ever send me a gift, if it's sports related, I fucking love you forever. B, I hate balloons, alright? I am shit scared of balloons. Nobody knows that, it's probably gonna hurt my street credit, because there was this show called Funhouse, and people, like kids would have to run through balloons to get gifts. It freaked me the fuck out, so I hate balloons. Anyway, so that's just a little bit about me. Now, so why are we here? Project Royalty. First off, I'm really excited to work with you guys. Let me put it. It's not basic stuff, okay? You know, if you've got a real basic understanding, then you're not going to be able to get the most out of the stuff that I'm going to give you. This is for guys who've already got some, you know, some level of success, but want to take it that little bit further. So, the fact that you already commit to being social, that's really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Go on.
Kind of like on that same note, like when I'm out with my friends, like my existing friends, and I start talking to people, they're kind of like, you know, they tend to stick with their, you know, and they're not as social as me, then they don't, you know, kind of talk to other people as well. And they look at me like I'm like the crazy one.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know if that's like out of the norm, or is that, you know, like that's just me. That's what I like to do. You know, I like to, because you go out, because anybody can, you know, drink a beer at home or whatever.
Yeah.
You go out to drink, you know, for the social environment. So if you're not gonna, you know, take it to the fullest. You know,
So you're going out and you're going out and talking to people, and your friends are saying you're the crazy one.
Well, they're just like, wow. They're like, you know, why do you do that? You know, like some of them, like they're like, it's embarrassing going out with you because you talk to everybody. I'm like, so what?
It's only going to get worse. I'm going to say that now. Like, so one of the
So what I would like to do is I would like to find, you know, like people that are, you know, like-minded. That, you know, I would love to get rid of certain friends in my life and, you know, get other ones.
Well, this great thing about self-development in any form of way is that it's very repelling. Okay, because what's going to happen, you're going to find this a lot. People are going to be very negative towards you. The minute you start improving in anything, you're going to get a lot of negativity to you. And there's, I can't remember who said this quote, but it's so true. The reason people don't want you to change is because the ways they used to manipulate you no longer work. Yeah. So once you change, they can't get, like, they don't have the same control over you. So they, obviously, they feel like they're the ones that are being left behind. So they try and get mad at you for changing. They say, oh, you're crazy, you shouldn't be doing that. Oh, you used to be so different. Look what happened to you, etc., etc., etc. Whereas the fact is, it's your responsibility as a person that's twice born to be changing. It's your responsibility to give them inspiration of what it could be like. Okay, you know, you're the one that's being really much inspiring them to say, you know, this is what life could be like. So, we ready to go?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay, rolling. Fantastic. So, Project Royalty, what are we going to cover? Now, over the next 2.5 days or so, we're going to go over you, your social life, your lifestyle, and women. Because usually, you know, I've had products where it's been just about you, just about in the game. There's been products that have been just about socializing, and there's been stuff that's been just about girls. But there's no point in separating them, because it's like it's all one big mesh. I don't feel like, you know, if you go out, are you only going out to talk to girls? No, you're going out to have a good time and enjoy your life. Okay, it should be part of your lifestyle. You get so much more when everything's part of your lifestyle. But everyone so much neglects that very first bit, which is you. Okay, because people are going to buy into you, and the more you have you down as a person, and the more you have you down as, like, you know, your legend and you being a rock star, you're going to get so much more out of people who want to be close to you, people who want to be around you, because it's so much easier. Everything else comes easier once you got the first bit sorted out. It's not very sexy. Not everyone likes the techniques and tactics, etc. But it's very important. Now, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not gonna do anything too deep. Okay. If you have a problem, if it comes out that you might have a mental issue, I'm not a doctor. I can't help you with that. Okay. I might be able to help you find a doctor, but don't expect that I'm gonna, you know, solve your mental problems. If you have any mental problems, please let me know now. No mental issues. Fantastic. Great. Okay. So there's no mental issues in the room. That's fantastic. So, and yeah, we're not gonna go crazy deep. Okay, I'm not going to be like telling you to talk about your childhood and shit and start crying out. I'm not doing any of that. Very lighthearted, very cool, very fun, very practical stuff that you can use to change. Because here's the thing: at this point in time, there's not really much that's going to be good for you to try and change you completely. Right? I'm not going to try and say, hey, you need to be a total, complete different person. It's all about using what you've got to be the best version of yourself. And then what you do is you attract people that like that version of you and ignore everyone else. So you pretty much get blinkers on. So what you're going to be attracting is people that like that version of you. So that's going to be you. Does that change? Perfect. That's going to be you. Well, no, not him, not Greg, not George Clooney, but we're going to make you a badass rock star, the best absolute version of yourself. Once we've done that, the lifestyle. Now, one of the very, very important things is we're going to have a very, very, very clear view of the lifestyle that you want to live. Now, this is my lifestyle. Now, yours doesn't have to be the same as this. I literally went from, I remember because I've been writing a book recently, and I remember very, very, very well this kid called Aaron. And I remember he said to me when I was a little kid, and he said, the teacher's name was Mrs. Bourne. I'll never forget this. And he was like, you have no friends because Mrs. Bourne says you're a horrible person. And that was like, you tell that to an 8-year-old kid, I was like 8 years old. I've never forgotten that. I just thought, that way I've got no friends. So I grew up with not many friends. I got good at sports, so that kind of gave me some friends, but I didn't have that many friends. I wasn't very social. I then didn't know shit about girls. Okay, I got, because I was good at sport, that attracted someone to me that just fell into my lap. But generally, like, my female skills weren't great. So the reason why I can't show you my lifestyle now is that any lifestyle that you want. Now I see, sometimes I talk about how, it's 1 in 10 to date a supermodel, right? It's 88, so 1 in 88,000 is the odds of you dating a supermodel. Some guys actually worked this out. They went and figured out all the people who were dating. Actually, I don't know how they would have done that, but these geeks, they went and figured it out, right? They figured out that it's more likely for you to get hit by lightning. It's more likely than you to catch a ball in the Major League Baseball final than it is for you to date a supermodel. But these supermodels date somebody. So after they factored in who they actually dated, interviewed them, they found that if you're interested in her social circle, if you're in a lifestyle, it's actually 1 in 10. So that's an example that I give a lot. And I always hear people say, oh, it's not possible. You can't get into any social circle you want. No, it's absolutely fucking is possible. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I do not mince words. I don't give you a half-hearted, it might work. It fucking works, okay? And I'm super, super passionate. Everything else, right? You can learn different bits from different people. Like, you can go to a psychiatrist and help you be a better person. You can learn, you're going to have on Sunday, you're going to have a couple of guest speakers teach you about girls. So there's bits you can learn from everyone. This is my specialty, lifestyle. I fucking custom build lifestyles for people. That is my absolute specialty. Now, you want to get in your head very, very clear when we get to lifestyle section, which is what we're going to cover most of tomorrow, exactly what lifestyle you want. Because by the end of this weekend, I want you to know exactly what lifestyle you want and the exact steps to have it. Because any single lifestyle you want, you can have it. I got to this country with $200 and 3 phone numbers. Within 3 months, the governor of California bought me a bottle of whiskey. So that's the governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He bought me a $2,000 bottle of whiskey. I had lunch at the Playboy Mansion, and I was flown to Tahiti on a private jet with 7 girls. Now, I knew nobody when I got here. It's all very simple. It's a system that I will show you so that you guys can go out and do exactly the lifestyle that you want. And the best thing about it is, once you've got the lifestyle, the women is so easy. Like, it's so, so, so simple. Whether you want to be the center of attention or whether you don't want to be the center of attention, whether you've got 20 hours a week to go and work on your lifestyle or if you've got an hour a week, it doesn't matter. Once you've got the lifestyle, once you know exactly the lifestyle that fits the women comes so easy. The final thing though about it is, when we get to the women, what I'll show you, very, very important, is, now I create something, so I love psychology, so I read a lot of psychology books, and when we get to talking about you women, there's something that I've created called the Sex on Demand system. And now, any of you gone through that program?
Yeah, not yet.
You went through it?
Not yet, but
not yet? Okay, well, you'll have access to it. Now, the Sex on Demand system is something that I developed based on having women in social, because here's the thing, here's my entire philosophy, and everything I'm going to teach you about is this. Only go after the women that you most want. Don't go after, like, if you are attracted to 10s, do not go after 8s. Because honestly, the stuff that I will show you will not work on average girls. And it's, me and some friends having lunch the other day, and one of my good friends is Jason Capital. Okay, so do you guys know him?
Yep.
Know of him? All right, he's another dating coach. Very, very good guy with girls. Me and him having lunch. And another one of our friends is a dating coach. I won't mention who he is because you might know who he is. But he was talking about, like, oh, there's this technique to go out and get girls. There's this technique to go out and get girls. Let's go do this, let's do that. And so after he left, me and Jason were like, that only works on 8s. We could never do that with 10s because it just wouldn't work. And then the funny thing was, we went out a few weeks later, and I love being social. So to me, I'm not going to be like, oh, there's no models around. I'm not going to have fun. I don't care about that stuff. It's like, that's so shallow. Okay, it's all about integrity. Whatever you like is what you like. You know, it's the danger is when you first get involved and you're like, I only want to go after supermodels. I only want to go after the hottest girls. After a while, you're like, I just want to go after girls that I like. That really was what I wanted. I just wanted the girls that I wanted. All right, because I'd see girls that I want. You know, I thought, okay, it was all about getting the hottest girls. If I like a really hot girl, if I like an average girl, it doesn't matter. It's all about the girl that you want. The techniques, though, that I will show you, work way better on hotter girls because it's all about chasing you. All right, this is one of my number one philosophy when it comes to women. You are the selector. Men are supposed to be the selectors. Women are supposed to chase men. That is how it's supposed to be. Somewhere along the fucking lines, it got messed up. I don't know who did that. I don't know who messed it up, but you know, somewhere along the lines, it got changed. Because if we go back a few thousand years, women chased after men. All right, someone somewhere fucked it up. Now, it's my job to try and fix it with as many guys as I possibly can. But that is one of the biggest. If you only take one thing, if we go through the 3 areas on the cover, you, your lifestyle, and women. If you only take away one thing from you, is that it's your life and you make the rules. That is the most important thing you take away from you. You only take away one thing from your lifestyle is contribute. Right? I've got something called the social contribution theory, and I'll tell you about that in a sec, or I'll tell you about that tomorrow. But that's the most important thing when it comes to being social. You've got to have a mentality of contributing. Now, when it comes to women, the number one most important philosophy that I'll tell you about women are supposed to chase you. Okay? If you just think that I will not chase, I will let her chase me, okay, then you will get your results. Just that mindset shift alone will change your results. I have a guy who I studied quite a bit who's really, really good at this. His name's Brent Smith, and he's an older guy, so he's got that whole like older gentleman swag going on. But he just has women chasing all the time. He will never chase women. He'll never even pursue. Now, there is something that I will show you a little bit later, which is mutual seduction. Now, that's very good because here's the thing: you gotta love women. All right. Now, I love women. Do you guys love women?
Yes.
All right. Let's give some love. Love women. Fantastic. The thing is, you've got to love women, and it's very important to me that you love women and you love people, because we all have mothers. I've got a sister, you've got a cousin, aunts, niece. It's very, very important you actually love them, you want to be around them, and you want to be, you want to bring them into your life so they can enjoy the pleasures of being part of your life. I hate when I'm doing something like this and I see a guy and I was talking to him and you can see he's got a deep-seated hatred for women. Okay, who wants to get better with them, to kind of get back at them. No, that's not how it's going to work, all right? You want to bring them into your life so they can, because you're such an awesome person, that they're going to enjoy your life. Okay, so you're going to select the ones that you want, and you'll be like, all right, you're cool, you can come enjoy some of my life. You're cool, you can come enjoy some of my life. All right, all three of you can come enjoy some of my life. Whatever it may be, whatever you want to work out, but it's all about you. Okay? So, any questions on that? Those are the 3 areas we're going to cover. We're going to cover you today. We may split it into a little bit tomorrow, but tomorrow is mainly going to be about your lifestyle. We're going to dedicate all tomorrow about your lifestyle, and on a Sunday we're going to dedicate that to the women. Any questions about that?
Yes, with this mindset, aren't you ever seen as cocky by a woman? Like
Yes,
you
you
are
are.
the
That's a
selector?
very good thing. Yeah, you are. That's a very good thing. There's a really, really important concept. She doesn't have to like you. She just has to want you. She'll like you eventually. But she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to like you. You have to worry about. Here's the thing. Don't ever worry about what somebody else thinks about you. We're going to talk about boundaries in a sec. Okay, we'll do that today. But don't ever worry about what somebody else thinks about you, because you can't control that. I've had, if you go and talk to a girl and she blows you off, and you start thinking, oh fuck man, I'm such a loser, she blew me off. You might look like a guy, a guy may have just stabbed her brother and he looked just like you. How do you know? You don't know.
Exactly.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
So, sorry, what's the question?
Aren't you seen as sometimes
Cocky.
women can say like you're so cocky, I don't want to spend
Yeah, you can be cocky. Cocky's fine if you're funny. I know.
Cocky funny.
Do you guys know, what's his name? David D'Angelo? Alright, David D'Angelo, like that's like, so you've been around, so he was like one of the first, old school. Now, you can be cocky if you're funny. If you're funny, everything flies. And I wrote an email yesterday, even more than cocky, if you're fun, oh shit, you can be a murdering, killing, cheating bastard. If you're the most fun she's gonna have, she'll drop whatever she wants from you, alright, if you're fun. So it's more about being, the most important thing is being who you are, and then if she thinks you're cocky and she doesn't like it, that's her prerogative. Move her away, bring women into your life that like that, or that are attracted to that at best. Okay, it's very important. Everybody's allowed to do what they want to do. There's billions of people on this planet. you can find enough of them that's going to be able to what to do. I mean, how many women are you really going to date in your life? I mean, what's that basketball player, Wilt Chamberlain? You know, he said he had sex with 10,000 women. I don't know how he did that because it's like I don't know how you got that many hours in a day. You know, he must have been having like I don't know 10 women orgies every day to get through 10,000. But the point is, okay, even if you had 100, do you know what the average is? Who knows what the average is? Average amount of lovers the average man gets in his one lifetime. Anyone want to hazard a guess?
5.
Average.
3.
4. It's like 3.7. But that's the average
Wow.
of lovers a man has in his entire life. 3.7!
3.7.
That's average. So, and that means that there's some guys getting none because I know a lot of guys who get way more than 3.7 in their life. There's a lot of people getting no pussy. A lot of guys
in the
getting
world, 3.7.
America.
America.
I don't know if that's the whole. That's America.
Right,
So
okay.
that was the stat. I always wonder how accurate these stats are. So they only survey like 1,000 people. So it's like, well, you're only surveying 1,000 people. So anyway, but that is the stat. I know Durex, the condom making company, they do like this massive condom survey every few years. It's pretty cool. If you want to check that out. Okay. Cool. So those are the 3 things we're going to cover. Any other questions about that? Nope. Cool.